Yeah, I'm live. It's another beautiful Thursday, and it's a Thursday afternoon here in the city of Lagos. It could be morning, it could be evening, where you can view me live from at this moment. It's 1 p.m. on the dot. My name is Peace Ubuago Abaimu, and I'm your host on the weekly regular Talk Peace Live show. We live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter. Yes, so if you're on YouTube right now, I'm sure you can see me. If you're on Twitter, you obviously can also see me at this time. And every other Thursday, by the special grace of God, we go live on these streets discussing one or two topics that we must have agreed upon, and we have a guest usually who comes to join us, especially one who is vast in the topic we've chosen to come speak to us on the topic we've chosen. And many times when they come up on the show, they do justice to the topics that we've chosen together. And people are blessed, and people come back to appreciate us for what we are doing. And we are more grateful to you all who constantly like, share, comment, drop emojis, and then give feedbacks. It helps to keep me going. It helps to make sure that this show is on your airwaves every other week. Okay, thank you so very much for all your for following, for encouraging, for critiquing, which is also very important. Thank you for all the feedbacks. I appreciate. Thank you to everyone who has shared our live. Thank you to everyone who shares the links. Thank you for people who have brought their friends to become a part of the family. I'm grateful, most grateful to you all. So here we are. It's another Thursday, and we have another topic before us. I'll soon be joined by my guest, hopefully in the next few minutes. But before then, I'd like to say, like I always do, please do drop a comment when you join the live. Drop a comment, or just click on the like button. Like, give us the love. I hope this is the love emoji, right? Yes, this is the love emoji, right? Did I get it right? Okay, something of the sort. Okay, I'm sure. Okay, so give us the like love emoji, the like emoji, the care emoji, not the sad face. The wow, if that's how you feel. Not the sad face, not the angry face. Okay, so I'm really, really glad to be here this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Like I always say, it's beautiful because that's how I want to see it, even if it's otherwise in any other space. Right here, that's how I want to see that it's beautiful. And my day is what I call it. So I learned that from my pastor. Your day is what you call it. So I say that my day is beautiful. How's your day? How is it where you are? What's the weather like? How are you feeling? How is life treating you? As soon as you join, like I've said, like, love, comment, tell us where you're watching from, and then please click on the share button. Click on the share button. That's all I need you to do for me. Just click on the share button. I'd like for more people to be a part of this community. We're building a community where people can come up their minds on certain issues, unfettered, unhindered, um, on without any bother and without feeling judged in any way. Okay, so please, I'd like you to share, 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 share. Let more people come join this community. I'm hoping to be joined by my guest. I'm sure he is somewhere in the internet space trying to get the link together. I've already sent out the link, so share the links if you can find it. Otherwise, just click on the share button on your screen, on your phone, on your device, whatever device you're watching from, and let more people join in on the show. So before my guest comes up, I'd like to quickly, isn't it unfortunate that in the same month that we are celebrating, tomorrow is obviously Children's Day. I believe it's all over the world. I'm not very sure about that, but peradventure it's all over the world. 27th May is celebrated here in Nigeria um, is marked rather as a day to celebrate children, Nigerian children. I don't know if it's Africa children or worldwide, but I'm so sure that Nigerian children are celebrated on the 27th. Okay, put it in the comment section if you're very sure it's World Children's Day celebration. Okay, so in this same month, we've had a lot of heartbreaking news on people, especially young people, being wiped off the face of the earth by, means that should, I don't know, in environments that they should be well protected. Just last week, I was talking about the young lady that was murdered. Okay, murdered, yes, whose life was snuffed out in broad daylight in Sokoto State here in Nigeria, and that is Deborah Samuel Yahaya or Yahaya Samuel. And within the course of this week, I think on Monday or Tuesday, another news from far away Texas in the United States of America about 19 children were wiped out. I mean, very young children who had gone to school to study in their classrooms. They had done nothing to deserve the kind of hatred that was meted out to them by the guy who went on the rampage to take the lives of innocent people. It's so disheartening. At a time when we're celebrating the children of the world or the children around us, to have parents grieving at this same period of time is not something that I can stomach at this time. It still kind of depresses me. I cannot help but imagine what those parents are going through. I'm a parent myself, and I cannot just imagine it. I cannot just imagine that you send your child out to school in the morning, in this parts of the world, and I'm sure it obtains in other parts of the world too. You wake up in the morning, you prepare your kid for school, you bathe them, you talk to them, you give them hugs, you give them kisses, you make their food, their lunch, you give them breakfast, and then you send them off to school, and then they say bye, see you later. And then the next thing that comes is a news saying, they've been wiped out just like that. I don't know. I don't know. I think we need to do better. The hate in the world is choking more and more. It's getting, I don't know if there's any word like choke here. Choking more and more. I don't know what we can do to make things better, but I'm asking with this platform, that I have, I'm begging that the people who can do anything about this issue should please step up their games. We need people who are in the place of government, who make laws, who are in the corridors of power, who can do something about this. And of course, this is my own little way of, lending my voice to what's happening in the society to say, please do what you can. Protect the people God has put under your care. Please protect them as much as you can. That shouldn't be happening to anyone, much less to children. God help us. I really don't know. I really don't know where we're going. How a grown human can harbor so much hate against whoever and then drives and block. Gosh, God help us. God help us. Ah, okay. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about catching them young. Unfortunately, those 19 have gone on to the great beyond. Hopefully, we do trust that they've gone to rest in the Lord. Those innocent souls have gone home to rest with the Lord where they came from in the first place, gone home to rest with the Lord. This world did not deserve them. Or, we could have done better. Would have done better to protect them, but we unfortunately couldn't. I just pray also for their families that God will comfort them, that the Holy Spirit will wrap them up in such warm embrace, that the pain will be easy to bear. You can't take away such pain. You can't. No one human being can take away such pain. But I'm asking and really praying that the Holy Spirit will wrap those parents and those families that lost those children, and also the teachers, the caregivers that were lost in that shootout. That was shootout. what was a shootout? It was a rampage, a shooting spree. Someone went on a shooting spree and took away those innocent lives. I pray that the Lord will comfort those families, and also in parts of the world where there are wars, where children are going through a lot, famine, hunger, lack. You know, pray that the Lord will reach out and touch each one where it matters the most. Uh, I really don't know. Sometimes you wish you could do more. you know, you just wish you could do more. You wish you could be there rescuing. You wish you could just be the superhero that these children perceive, that they see in their cartoons. You just want to rescue them, but unfortunately sometimes it's not that easy to. Okay, so having said that, as my condolences, I'm hoping that somehow they will be able to, yeah, go through the pain. Okay, so got something in my eye. I'm hoping to see my guest. I'm yet to see him. Usually, if he has logged in, I would. If he has clicked on the link, I should be seeing him right now, and so we could start the conversation on catching them young. I'm actually looking forward to today's conversation because my guest, like I put out in the article, um, of course, the article I write every other week as the means of introducing the topic and the guest and the show, of course. I said he was one of the first junior children pastors I ever knew. We had a couple of them, but he was a major, he was, what do you call it? There's a word that is used for people like that. He was a major outside of my home, outside of my parents, of course, who had introduced us to God. He was the first children pastor that most of us knew. I know a couple of my friends who we grew up together who saw the poster have sent in messages. I'm saying, oh, they would not miss today's show for anything. And my elder sister too has sent in her, you know, we celebrate this man. We celebrate him because um, he played father figure to many of us, especially some of the young guys in our midst at the time, helped to mold, shape each one, um, beyond imagination. I don't know. I'm just waiting to have him so that I'm sure it's going to be a lot of reminiscing today. I hope we'll be able to get in much of the topic into the discussion. I know we're going to be reminiscing a lot about old times and the days when um, we were in the children department and how he helped nurture us, especially in the Bible, and how this flowed over into our individual lives, socially, emotionally, and otherwise. Okay, so still hoping to see him. I'm hoping to have him join. I hope he's not having some difficulties with the internet. I hope he can join us as soon as possible. I can't wait to get this show on the road. Okay, so while we wait for him, where are you watching from? Where can you view me from? I do know that a couple of people can um are live with me, but I do not know, like I always say, I do not know who you are because the app I use does not allow me know who's watching. But I can only know that you're watching if you drop a comment. If I see your comment saying hi, say how you doing, saying I'm here, saying whatever you feel like dropping, then I can give you a shout out and thank you for joining. And then I would also like you to share the link. Share, just click on the share button. It's on your Facebook, it's on your YouTube, and you can copy the link, paste it in your comments on your wall. You know, whatever you can do to ensure that this link, this video, goes as far as it can. I was going to say viral, and then my part of me was like, viral? Why not? Okay, so please do go ahead and share and drop me a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. I can't wait to discuss Catch Them Young. I think there was a program we had growing up way back. that was tagged Catch Them Young too. I think somehow, while I've been thinking about the topics that we needed to share for the month, it came from somewhere way back. You know, the things that you learn, they never leave you. They never leave you. They are there, stored somewhere, memory bank somewhere. You know, so it came back and I was thinking, catch them young. It won't be a bad idea to discuss catching them young. Catch them young. How? Where? Why? You know, those are the things we're going to be discussing today as soon as my guest joins me live on the show. Hi. Yay! Thank you, Ma. That's Mr. Sakori. Thank you for all. Oh, this is so lovely. Thank you, Ma. She says, hi, dear, more grace. We love you so much from Victory's mom. Mwah. Thank you too, Ma. How's Victory doing? I know they're at school at this moment. It's been a while. I'm sure we're going to see you again soon. Okay, thank you so very much for that encouraging word, Ma. Okay, so I'm waiting for Reverend Onuoha Agwu. I did not want to share. I'm holding on with sharing some things. I want him to come on board first before I start sharing. Because I know we're going to have some good laughs today, and then we're going to be imparting knowledge as well. It's not just going to be all, you know. Thank you. So, where is my guest? Where is my guest? Where is my guest? Would you give me a minute? Let me quickly give him a beat to know exactly what's holding him back because we are like 16 minutes gone into the show and we're yet to see our guest. Okay, so just give me a minute. Let me give him a beat. Okay, so I'm back. Yes, did you miss me? Thank you for not going away. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so I had to quickly give my guest a beep to know exactly what was stopping him, and you know, so we don't keep viewers waiting as well. Okay, so um, I'm sure he'll be joining us in a couple of minutes, hopefully not so long from now, so that we can get talking. I'm waiting to see you, you know, technology, right? I'm waiting. Okay, so how are you doing where you are? Who is watching live with me? I've only seen one comment on Facebook, and that's coming from Mrs. Ma Okorie. Where are others? Where are we? Come on, let's have this discussion. I promise it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, where are we? Where are we? We. Last week I had Mr. Malomo Olushola, and then we talked about child nutrition. That was educative. It was really educative. If you missed it, please go on our YouTube channel and you'll find child nutrition in a dwindling economy. That was really instructive. I learned a lot, and hoping to actually inculcate a whole lot of the things that he talked about into my daily family menu and tradition. Okay, so I'm still waiting to see my guest. He just needs to click on the link I sent to him, not the viewer's link, but the guest link. There's this link I sent to him. He's supposed to just click on that, and I'll see him right here. So while I wait, yes, that reminds me. Yeah, good to be here. Good to see you too, Deborah Yetunde Ademuwagun. I hope I got that correctly. Yo, 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 yo. There's Blessing Amadi. Yes, so these are my Zion Kids people. They are showing up. Chichi, looks like, oh, I wish I could bring you live so that we sing some of those Zion Kids songs. Oh, I remember last year when we went for Chichi's birthday and we're doing some of the Zion Kids are singing, hurry, hallelujah, Hosanna, Hosanna. Do you remember that? Oh, goodness. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Mwah, I love you. Thank you for joining. We're waiting for Pastor Reverend Onuoha to join. We'll see what technology is doing to us, and then we can start the show. I've already started. I've actually said quite a lot, but I'm hoping he will join. I do not want to let the cat out of the bag yet because I want him to be live here before we open up some aspects of the show. Yeah, I want him to talk to us about Children's Club. Okay, remember Children's Club and the days when some of us used to go to Children's Club just to go and eat biscuits. Those were hilarious days. I can't wait to have him join, man. I have a lot to talk about. And then I want to find out how it was possible for him to keep engaging there was something how he could gather us together. And there was also something about how he could discover talent. My sister and myself were talking about it this morning, and she was really talking about how even Onoha back then we used to call him Brother Onoha, Brother Oni. I did not want to say some of these things until he joined. How he would discover, know that someone had certain talents, and encourage them towards working and building on those talents. Um, yeah, my sister actually reminded me of a couple of things as we discussed about him, how he was a children's church choir master, so to speak. What he was, yes, so evergreen there. How he was a junior church. We used to call it children church, children department choir master, and was also the youth choir master at some point, and he could multitask. How he was able to Okay, sorry for all that break in transmission. We're trying to make sure that I guess isn't finding it difficult to join the show. Okay, so I was just going down memory lanes, reminiscing on the days of Bible Club and all the children's department activities that we used to have way back, way back, way back. I'm hoping um I okay. If you can see me, sir, I'd like you to drop a comment. Let me know that you can see me. And if you've clicked on that link I just shared with you, I should be seeing you right now because it's your guest link shared with just you alone. Because you're supposed to be live with me on the show. So that's your guest link. So if you can't see me, I'd like you to just click on the link and I'll be able to see you and bring you on to the show. We have people waiting already, and I've talked quite some 26 minutes, of course, including the breaks I've had in between, to ensure that things are going on well at the other end. We are waiting. Somebody please begin to talk to God about this matter. I can't remember the last time we had issues with trying to bring on a guest. It's been a long time. With this app, we've been able to sort that particular issue. So I am not particularly pleased that we're having issues right now. But then I know you'll soon be able to join us. Yeah. So did you remember Zion Kids songs? Please, which other one can you remember? Please type. Oh, I have sang Zion Kids are singing glory. Hallelujah. You remember those days when I don't want to say some things, but I know that Bronny will remember those ones when it comes, and we'll talk about it. We'll be on the queue going for choir competitions at Sulere Church, going for choir competitions. I remember when they announced me on a seat to conduct a choir. Oh gosh, yes, that happened. Okay, so it was fun. It was fun, 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 and it was a time of learning and molding. Yeah, you got it. Free, free at last. Yeah, free. You have good memory. Oh, can you imagine? I'm not sure I remember that one at all. Um, we thank God the Father. Oh, I'm trying to remember the lyrics now. We thank God the Father for sending His Son to the simple word to redeem us love. Praise the Lord, I am free at last. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good one. You did absolutely well remembering that song. I'm waiting for Chichi. Chichi Weke, where are you? You promised you were going to join in on the show today. I'm waiting to see you too. This is amazing. Oh, I really don't know what's going on right now, but it's not something I envisaged that will be happening today. Ah, Reverend Onio, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Normally, if you click on that link, it should bring you straight here, here where I can see you. I really don't know. I wish I could understand exactly what the challenge is so that I'll know how to direct, you know, so that we could be past this point. Gosh. I remember Free at Last too. What other songs? Oh, I'm trying to remember what other songs did we have? Had a lot of songs. Glory, glory, Lord, we give you glory. That was it. That was this one song we always used to we used as a choir administration after at some point it was a regular song that we performed regularly. Glory, glory, Lord, we give you glory. We give you glory, Lord, glory, 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 Lord. You are the mighty God. I want to thank you, Lord, for loving me. Yo, I give my praise to you. Chai. Man, I'm just going back memory lane right now, and it's amazing. Nostalgic. Nostalgic is the word. It's amazing. It's amazing. There's one we used to sing that had a rap in it. I'm trying to remember that one. Had a rap. Oh god, I wish I can remember. Oh, where is Tina? Where is Chichi? Where is Joy? Come on, guys. Where is Amarachi, Angoli? Where are you guys? I did tag some people to the post so that they will be able to join and as well tag others. Um, like as I'm reminiscing right now, someone will help remember or remind me of some of the songs. Ah, there's that song. There's a song we used to sing that had a rap, kind of rap. It had I can't remember the title right now. It's kind of coming and then going away again. Um, um, oh God. I can't remember right now, but it was a fun time for each and every one of us. We look forward to seeing ourselves. We built up ourselves, especially spiritually, socially, um, and we're grateful for the people God placed in our lives at the time to help nurture us outside of our homes, beyond our individual families. We used to come together and it was a family outside of our families. And okay, so today it's one of those days. It's one of those days. Okay, but we're talking about catching them young today. And raising tomorrow's leaders, tips on raising tomorrow's leaders. Um, I just want to believe that one of the ways of ensuring that young lives are well molded for me is the presence of a mentor, the presence of a mentor. And this mentor could be anybody ranging from the child's parents, could be anybody, maybe uncles, aunties, like in this case, and the person who is supposed to be our guest today, Reverend Onuoha or Agwu, was a children pastor, somebody we could look up to, someone who your parents could say to you, I'm going to report you to Bruno, and you're like, please, 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 please don't, please don't. Hey, what do you want me to do? I'm going to do. I do not want to be reported. There has to be somebody that your kids can look up to, somebody they can look up to, a mentor, the presence of a mentor. And these days, I did see a video online yesterday, and I was sharing that with someone earlier today. That in this video, a certain pastor of a church um, came up, he's about 65 now, came up to announce to his church that he committed adultery once, and that and he was sorry, he apologized to the church. But unfortunately, after he did drop the mic, a lady walked up to the podium and picked up the mic and said, Pastor, that's only the truth, half truth. That the truth was that she was the person in question who the pastor had of course, committed adultery with, if we were to call it that. And then she said she was 16. So obviously, she was a young person under the tutelage of this man of God. Or, stuff happened and he gained carnal knowledge of her, and he continued for a period of time. What I'm trying to say is that there are times one looks up to certain people as mentors, and unfortunately things happen, and they cross the boundaries of mentoring, if I were to use those words. And the child starts losing their respect for this person. It's what parents need to know, that whoever they commit their children to take care of their children will be people who would be committed to taking care of those children, nurturing them at those early stages of their lives. Are meant to be protected from predators. They are meant to be protected to a large extent from the elements of this world, a whole lot of things that are happening out in the world. I used to say that I'm so close to my kids that I can, to a very large extent, even though I know that people pull surprises on people these days, to a very large extent, I can't say that I know what my kids can do and what they can't do. So if I'm found in a situation where my kid is accused of something, because I know the kind of settings that they've been exposed to, the kinds of people that they've been exposed to, I'd be able to say, oh, if I ask my child, look them straight in the face or look them straight in their eyes and say, did you do stuff like this? And they say no. I'll stand up, square my shoulders, and say to anyone that this child is innocent. And if I look my kid in the face and say, did you do this stuff? And he says, yes, I'll also stand up and say, I truly apologize. Apologize. Yeah, finally. I'll say, I truly apologize that my kid did stuff like this. And then we'll tender an apology. Finally, Reverend Onuoha Agwu is in the building. Ah, that same face. Okay, so because we've actually almost run out of time, I'm going to be bringing him on immediately so that we discuss on one or two things about understanding your child. Oh, sorry, catching them young. Yep. Here we have Reverend Onuoha Agwu. Okay, yeah, Chichi has joined. Oh, Chichi, thank you for joining. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, sir. It's good afternoon from here. We can't see your face very well. We want to see your face. All the Zion kids are waiting for you. Blessing Amadi has been here. Chichi just joined. Chichi Weke just joined. And I'm sure they'll be like, oh, it's been ages since we last saw you. Okay, can you say, okay, your audio is off. Your audio is off. You need to turn on your audio. You see the mic icon on your phone screen. Just tap the mic icon so that I can. I'm sure it's not from here, but let me just check. Okay, unmute. I think you need to unmute it. I did not mute you. So just click on the mic icon. You see a microphone icon on your phone screen. If you touch that, if you use a touch screen, obviously just touch the mic icon and you're muted. Is asking you to unmute. I cannot unmute you from here. Okay, so while he's still getting sorted, she just said to his white teeth. Oh, you guys, come on now. I was busy here singing, okay, he's out again. I hope now that we've seen you, just click on the link again and I'll bring you back on. Okay, so Chichi, you came a little bit late. I've sang some of Zion Keys songs. Oh, I've sang Zion Keys are singing glory. I've sang glory, glory, Lord. I've sang free, free at last. Can you remember any other one? Just contribute. I'll be the singer today. You guys know I'm not the. I wasn't the singer way back, Sha. I was a conductor. Oh, the soprano. Okay, I was waiting for Brother to join because there's a song. I remember when we learned that song. I remember I had an issue with Brother. I'm trying to, I'm trying to be calm, man. I remember we're learning the sulfur. This is the day that, yeah, that's true. That one too. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Joy, goodness me, guys, we need to have a reunion soon. I will tell everyone that God is good. I will tell everyone that He is. Zion Keys. Okay, it's the same thing. Zion Keys and the solo part of Zion Keys are singing glory. Remember, Jesus is waiting on sinners for thee. Oh, jeez, man. Those days. Come on. Oh, network, please now allow Bronny to join us, so Biko, so that we can have this conversation. I can't wait. I have a lot to talk about. Okay, yeah, he's back. Yay, this time. Okay, to stream, and we are live. Okay. Woo. Yay. Oh, what's happening? His mic is still muted. Why now? What's muting the mic? The mic is still muted. Can't unmute your guest because it should. Okay, it says you need to unmute yourself. It says I can't unmute you because you chose to mute yourself. There's a mic icon. I don't know what phone you use. I know you can hear me. Okay, I don't know what phone you use. Usually on your screen, you should find below, if you look exactly, we got it. Thank you. Uh-oh, you just muted again. You just muted again. There's a mic icon down at the bottom of your screen. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. And my own light has gone off, but I'm sure you can see me. Okay, so good afternoon, sir. Okay, I guess this is network issues right now. Okay, while we're waiting for network to be kind. Okay, yes, good to see you. If your hands are not busy in the comment section, I'd like you to give a welcome ovation to our children, Pastor. Network, please stay well, oh, we can't wait. Please give a welcome ovation. Oh, come on, network. Be nice. Okay. I don't even know what happened. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Can you hear me, sir? You've just turned off your mic again. You've just muted yourself again. Okay, cool.
Can you hear?
Yes, I could hear that. I heard that. Yes, you are welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Some of your children are in the comment section already. They've been waiting for you since. Okay, so here we have Reverend Onuoha Agwu. Okay, he has muted himself again. He's I believe he's a senior pastor in one of the Assemblies of God churches in Abuja district.
I can see you.
He was I can hear you right now. I can hear you right now. Oh, come on. I'm gonna cry. Why is this network misbehaving? Okay. Okay, let's see what we can get done in the few minutes that we have left. Okay, so oh no, not again. Oh, not again. Network howdy. Okay, okay, it's all good. There's a whole lot to talk about. I think I was talking about being sure of the kind of person you put your children in their care, as a mentor. Be careful who you give your children over to mentor them. You need to prayerfully and researchfully, if there's any word like that, find out the kind of person or persons you're leaving your children, your child and your children in their care, because you do not want them to turn out to be child predators. You want them to be people that who would, mold the lives of those children when you're not there, so that when, of course, you come into the picture, it should just be that they are augmenting, supplementing the work you've done or that you're doing in the life of that child. That's just one. Um, Talking about catching them young, I do believe that the best time to start anything for anyone is when they're very little. Um, you know, there's something about training up a child. I think the Bible talked about training up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. We do know, yes, that we've had people who departed from some of the things that they were taught, obviously because of the way, maybe because of the way it was taught, or because of the way the parents, passed on the message, because of their own, due to their own understanding of the subject matter and how they conveyed it, either the how or the whatever. But somehow it turned out that the children grew up and felt that, oh, you taught me to do stuff this way, but then I have better understanding on how I should do it. And of course, you give them the free hand, okay, to explore and understand things for themselves. But one of the reasons I do believe that most children turn away from how they were brought up is because of the way some things were taught. Maybe because of the high-handedness of the parents, maybe because of some, you know, seeing that the parents obviously were not living in conformity with the things they were teaching them. And maybe some parents, of course, like the last point I gave, not living in conformity with saying something else and doing something else. We used to hear of stories where growing up, we would hear that some parents would send their children off to church and would stay back home and drink themselves to stupor. Some of those children, of the way life is sometimes, is so dynamic. So, that you find out that some of those kids will grow up and not even taste alcohol, and then some others would, obviously want to sample of what their parents, were doing as well. There's no hard and fast rule. That's what I've come to realize when it comes to raising children. But then there are things you can do that could be a guide to help kids grow in the right way. Okay, so I talked about having mentors that you can trust. And this would have been a way for us to celebrate this man of God. I don't know why the network has been so crazy today. It would have been a way for us to celebrate him. My sister and myself, we talked so much glowingly about him this morning when we spoke on the phone, and she had only recommendations, commendations for the way for his impute, his impact in her life. I have things to say, so many things to say, and I know that a whole lot of my peers growing up those days also have a whole lot to say about him. This would have been a way for us to quickly celebrate him on the show and have him share with our audience, our viewers, some of the things that they did. He had a team of young men too at the time who worked with him. And there was this spanking part too. I was waiting for him to come on so that we'll talk about that part. He could flog. Hey, oh God, Donald could flog. Just as much as he was a very loving man, as much as he was a very loving man, he was also a disciplinarian. He could flog. And I know that most of my peers growing up will remember him for that part, while some remember him for, some other things. But everything they did at the time helped shape us to become the people we are today, and we are most grateful to them. They organized children's club. At the children's club, where we had some form of healthy competitions, Bible quizzes, what we called sword drill, what we called I'm trying to remember those words. There was sword drill. There was Bible quizzes. Yeah, I said that already. And you were encouraged to go back and study. You were encouraged to go back and study. It was under his tutelage. I think I read. I think I read the Bible back to back, as in cover to cover. I think, and if not exactly cover to cover, most of it. You know, and then a whole lot of studying and studying of the word, and many of them have not left me till today. There are scriptures that I quote that I know that I haven't seen in ages. I remember the last time I saw them was way back when we were in Bible club. Okay, so Bronny is back, and if the network is nice, I'm going to extend our discussion today beyond the usual time. Okay. Okay, now it's time to unmute. Okay, so I'll just keep talking. We were also in different. I remember we used to have Royal Rangers, what we called Royal Rangers. That's almost like what you have as Boy Scouts, secularly. And the young men were in the Royal Rangers club, and while there, that also helped to shape some of their social skills, helped shape some of their survival skills as well. Okay, so it was geared towards building the total child. It was geared towards building the total child. It wasn't all spiritual all the time. There were some aspects of social life, educational, and yes, it looks like there's some movement in the others on the other side. Rona, can you unmute your mic? Your mic is still muted. And I think, I don't know if you use what network you use, but I think the network is still not being fair. Can you unmute your mic? You look at the bottom of your phone, of your screen, your phone screen, you see the mic, the camera, I think. And if you see all that, you just click on the mic icon. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, survival of the fittest. God bless you. That was it. Survival of the fittest. Where you were encouraged to learn a whole lot of scriptures, and then you come out, you quote scriptures, and then the person who couldn't keep up, you just kept dropping people until there was a winner. Oh God, it is well. Let's not. A lot of things have happened, There were choir competitions, we were encouraged to sing. All was geared towards discovering and unraveling the talents that we had in us. And today, a whole lot of us are placed in several places where we're doing things, here, out here, and private sectors, public sectors, what have you. Some also answer the call to ministry. A whole lot is happening, and I know we're all doing well by nobody's standards. We're all doing well. I think I bumped into the two chichis last year, and I was amazed, at what God is doing in our lives. I really, really want to appreciate Reverend Onuoha, who we used to call Brother Onuoha, Brother Oni, Bronny. That it used to be Bronny. There was no Brother Oni, Bronny. I don't know. That was for me though. Bronoa, Bronny. Those are, the nomenclature then. So I just want to use this opportunity to appreciate them. They did quite a lot. They were disciplining, they were teaching, they were praying, they were counseling, organizing, all sorts, just to make sure that they helped to groom us I remember the last time I wrote a post. I made a post for his birthday. I said I could never write the story of my life without mentioning this man. It wouldn't be complete. It would be a total lie if I took it from somewhere when I had started, becoming someone, living out the foundation of my life. It wouldn't be complete. Trust me. He was very instrumental growing up then. So it's essential to start early. It's essential to start early. I remember Putin train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. Sometimes it looks like children do depart, but they will never totally depart from it all. Trust me, they would. There are things that they will still carry along. So what you do, just keep sowing those seeds. Keep sowing those seeds of prayer, of mentoring, of teaching, of disciplining, exposing them to the right things and the right atmospheres, environments that would help their talents, the gifts that God has placed in them to grow and shine. And time and chance happens, and when it does happen, you see them blossom and becoming the people God designed for them originally to be. And then more so when you look back at the seeds you've sown, you look back with pride, knowing that you were instrumental to making all that happen. Oh Lord, it is well, oh, it is well, sir. It is well. I have a feeling it's a network in your locality. That's what I think. Although you're still muted, your mic is still muted right now. You were able to unmute it some time ago, but it's still muted now. I don't know if you can unmute it again. You see the mic, there's a mic icon. If you look at your screen right now, beside your name, there's a mic icon and there's a slash across it. It shows that your mic is muted. And so if you go to the bottom of your screen, you see that same mic icon. You click on it and you would unmute. You'll be able to. I'm trying to unmute you, but it says I cannot because I did not mute you. So exactly, you're unmuted now. Okay. So finally, it's good to have you on the show, even though we're 3 minutes short of closing, But all the same, I'm sure we can still get in one or two words from you, sir. How have you been?
Done
Oh,
that already.
okay, yeah. You're unmuted now.
Can you hear me?
I heard that right now. I heard, can you hear me? I heard it. I heard you a few seconds ago. But I think network is still not making it
Can
convenient
you hear me
to
now?
hold the conversation. Yes, I can. I can hear you now. Um, okay, so I asked, how are you doing
Can you hear me
now?
now?
Yes, I can. How have you been, sir? And how is the family doing?
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, maybe we'll have to reschedule this because the network is not friendly at all.
Okay, so I heard all that. Maybe we'll have to reschedule this because the network is not friendly at all. So maybe we'll just continue from there. We might have to reschedule anyway, but then I just want you to get in a word or two before we call it a day, especially on now. Now that I can hear him, and now that I thought we had him steady. Okay, it's all good. Happens for we've been sharing for almost an hour now on at times, um, growing up, the growing up days, and the impact a mentor. He was a mentor to so many of us. His impact in our lives, and I've had one or two of my colleagues way back drop one or two comments in the comment section. I wish we had a clear network today. It would have been a bumper session, but it's all good. It's 2 o'clock, and usually it's supposed to be an hour's show. So I wouldn't want to keep us waiting. We'll probably have to reschedule this show for some other time when we bring on Reverend Onuoha, who are going to come share with us. Um, but regardless, I've said one or two things about catching them young, and some of the things I feel are things we need to put in place: mentoring, discipline, teaching, the right environment, exposure to platforms that would help expose some of the things that God has placed in each child. And in so doing, of course, guiding and counseling them as they go. You will be making sure that tomorrow's leaders are well um, on their way to becoming who they have been designed to be. We're coming your way again next week. I'm sorry we have to end the show on this note today, but I've had fun trying to reminisce on old times, and it's been a whole lot of fun for me. A lot have been going on in my head, of course. So we'll be ending the show right now. And I'd like to quickly say that I finally will be yielding to the calls and requests of some of my friends and partners who have said, please don't just run this show through the year, have breaks in between. So, by the special grace of God, we'll be having the show next week, which is actually part 2 of the show we did some weeks ago on children's rights. So, we're going to be having the part 2 of that show next week, of that session next week, Thursday, by God's grace. And when we're done with that session, I'll be calling it the end of season 1 for this year. And I'll be taking a break for a period of maybe 6 weeks. And then we'll be doing some rebranding to resume again sometime in August. Um, People keep sending me suggestions about things they want me to do. I'd like for as many as do not mind. If you do not mind, you'd like to be a part of the team, maybe brainstorming, maybe rubbing minds, whatever, sharing ideas, whatever capacity you'd like to join. I'd like you to send me a message inbox or chat with me on WhatsApp. Drop a message in the comment section, and I'm going to send you my number so that you can chat with me on WhatsApp on, aspects that you feel you'd like to come in to join, be a part of the team. Because I'm hoping that next season, when we resume next season, it's not just going to be what we're doing right now. We're going to take it top notch higher and making more impact. Because, yeah, there are other aspects and segments of the show that we would like to introduce. We started, in my opinion, sometime and discovered some hitches and decided to hold on with it. And we're going to start the talk with key success stories when we resume in season 2. Okay, that should be season 2 for this year, but season 4 since we started the show. Okay, so it's been a beautiful journey. It's been an awesome journey. I have learned a lot on this journey. I have grown and I'm still growing, and I'm you know appreciative of everyone that God has brought my way through this period. I'll be ending the show on on this note. You have those children in your care. Please do all you can to give them the life God intended for them to have, irrespective of whatever the society environment is saying. Don't be one of those parents that leave their children to chance. They will learn. They will, know there's a reason. I usually tell my friends that there's a reason why God placed those children in your life. He believed in you. He believes that you can handle them. He believes that you are capable, because I remember that the Bible talked about Abraham. It says, I know Abraham, that he will command his children after him. So God believed in you, and that's why he gave them to you. So you don't fail God. Do all you got to do. Study all you can, and where you cannot, look for the right people. Those are mentors that those children can learn from. And then please don't, in these days, the world is wonderful. Don't just leave your children to mentors and just walk away. Please also you know, follow and find out exactly what's going on every step of the way. Okay, so hopefully by the grace of God, you and I will be raising the next generation of leaders that will be nothing like what we have today. Unfortunately, well, we have a crop of people who we can still look up to and say, okay, well, but then a whole lot out there is just greed and avarice and pursuing of material gains and all that. But hopefully, in your time and my time, we'll be able to raise leaders that the world would be able to really, really applaud their existence on earth. Okay, I wrap it up at this point by saying, watch out again for next week's show. And until then, like I say, give you the reason someone has a future. Smile on their face. Bye for now. God bless you.